Welcome, Dayton. The Little Green Dress presents Traditions and Legacies, where we discuss family traditions and discover your legacy. Now, listen with me as we remember what used to be. She is your host and author, and by she, I mean me, Kim Gresham. Hi, and welcome to the Little Green Dress Presents Traditions and Legacies. I am your host, Kim Gresham. I am a person who makes friends for life. I'm proud of myself about that. And I met this young lady years ago, and I was working at the casino. I was one of the first to open a casino, and there was this young lady who used to visit all the time. When I would say hi to her, she would say hi to me, just in passing. One night she needed a ride home, and ever since then we have been friends. This is my friend Sonequa Cunigan, and she is the owner of the 360 camera, that go around in a circle like that. I love that thing. I just tried it today. And she's also a photographer. Come on out here, girl. Come on out here, friend. Yay. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good to see
It's been a
you.
while. It's
It's
been a while.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
And thank you so much for letting me take a spin on that 360.
So how did you like it?
Girl, that was my first time ever doing it. Like, my mother has done it, and I was like, I ain't even done it yet. I want to do it so bad. So thank you so much for doing that.
Okay.
So, girl, tell them how we know each other.
So I know each other. So as most people know, that I used to gamble, but I'm no longer a gambler. I've been clean since 2019.
Yes, yes.
And I can thank God for that.
Thank God for
Woo-hoo.
that. Yes, yes.
I tell everybody, once you pray for something and you really mean it, God will help you the rest of the way. But you got to take that first step. And once you set your mind to doing anything, you can do it. And God helped me. I prayed that prayer, and I really meant it. Told him this is not the life for me. And guess what? I've been living my best life ever since.
I know. I have seen you. You've been on yachts. You've been in Miami. You here and you there. I said, oh, she's doing it big. And I loved everything about it. So what did you do? That's so good to hear that you changed your life like that. That's
Yes.
awesome.
No one believed me. Like, she's going back. People's calling me from the casino. It's just every addiction. I mean, it's addiction, whether it's food, gambling,
anything,
shopping, whatever. It's an addiction.
It's an addiction.
And so the name of my business is Capital Express.
Capital Express 360 photo booth and
photography.
And photography. Oh, that's a lot to say.
I know, so I shortened it. It's called CXP Moments, meaning Capital Express Moments, on my website.
Okay, Capital Express Moments is her website. Please go to visit
cxpmoments.com.
cxpmoments.com. You heard it here first. Okay, so let's talk about family traditions.
Family traditions. So I, quote unquote, don't have a family tradition. Usually we have the baby showers. We used to have one growing up. We used to go to Detroit all the time, growing up. My mom, every summer we went to this festival in Detroit. Back then you didn't have to have a passport to go over into Canada. So we used to go to Detroit and then go through the tunnel and go to the festivals over in Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, so we went there every year. That was our summer vacation thing. So, but my mom had passed away, and she had got sick with cancer and everything. So that kind of went away because once the head people go. But now the tradition is me being a photographer. I picked up that tradition because my mom was a photographer, which I didn't think about at the time that I became a photographer, that my mom had all these pictures. She was forever taking pictures of everybody and everything. And so that's kind of the tradition far as me. I have, I guess, inherited, as you can say, and I love it. I fell in love with the sunset. I had went on this event to online marketing with Jermaine Steele and Cater Cromer and different people, and Martina Perry. So we had met up in Florida, in Miami. And so everybody was so excited about the sunset. Have you seen the sunset? Have you seen the sunrise? And I was like, what's so special about this sunset and sunrise?
I love it.
So, but I was like, I'm on vacation, you know, that's how I was feeling. But when I went out to see it, when I tell you, it was the most amazing thing, because I stayed up so I could see the sunrise, okay? And I was like, oh my gosh, in different stages. To me, it was like giving birth to a baby. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, I took all these pictures, and on one of my backgrounds, like, you know how Facebook have different Facebooks inside of Facebook? So on one of mine, I had the background of that picture that I took, one of them. And so ever since then, I was infatuated with nature at first, taking of the skies, the sunset, sunrise. But then I like doing off-guard cam photos, like, and because those are the best photos, because usually if you pose for it, they're not, what you saw is not the same thing that you're going to get. So I really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it with a passion, because I like people saying, how did you get that? Or, wow, this is amazing. Or challenging myself, you know, to see if I actually got what I seen through my eyes. A photographer eyes is different than your eyes, you know. And so I really enjoy it, you know. I have a passion for it, and I love being challenged by if I can get that shot or not. And when I don't, I'll be discouraged and disappointed with myself. But then I see how I can get that next time, get that shot better. So
that is so beautiful to see you working in your passion. And I like taking pictures too. I take pictures all the time. But the sun, the sky, I am definitely a proponent of the sun going down, sunset, sun rising. Is so beautiful. That's one of the reasons why I like working third shifts, because everything is quiet. Everything is, you know, and everything is waking up when I get up. When you said it was like giving birth. You was giving birth to your passion that you was getting ready to fall. That's what you was getting ready to fall into, and that's what it was. That was your aha moment, as Oprah would say. That was your aha moment. So now, do you think your children are they going to take pictures as well? Do they think that they would? You think that they would, or your grandbabies? Because I know you hang out with your
Well, actually, I taught at the Dakota Center last school year. I taught at the Dakota Center the youth to take photography. It was just hard to get them cameras, and I was trying to see about how to get them cameras. I got a few cameras, but not enough for all the students. But my granddaughter was one of the students there, so she really loves it. And I actually had hired my nieces, allowed me to employ others, you know, a couple of other people in the family. My son actually helps me take photography and do my 360 photo booth as well. I have two sons that does it with me, Kenneth and Flip.
So now it's like a family thing.
Yes, and actually my daughter does it in Vegas. She does it with this other lady in Vegas. She does the 360 photo booth. So I'm going to be getting her own pretty soon, so she can do her own thing in Vegas, carry on the family tradition.
Yeah, see, I love that. You didn't have any traditions coming up, but you cultivated one that you passing down to your children, and that is what we're talking about, keeping it all in the family, like keeping your family traditions alive, because we get away from it because of all of the, you know, media and things, other things that distract us, you know what I mean? And I just think that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay, so now let me ask you the legacy question. And legacy question is, if you were to leave this earth today, what legacy would you leave?
The legacy that I want to leave is basically being able to help others that really want to help themselves, and being there for others, you know, to help change their lives, because I do help a lot of people in different ways. Everything is not always about money.
Right, absolutely.
And I do help, you know, as far as talking to them. I have a lot of people that come to me to talk. And, you know, I do help my grandkids.
Of
I
course.
have several grandkids. So
yes, how many you have?
I have 10 grandkids.
Do you?
Yes.
Wow. I have 3.
3 grandkids.
Yes.
Yes.
I have 3 grandgirls.
And they keep me busy.
I bet they do.
As I can say, those that are my Facebook friends, I just did a TikTok with my granddaughter Nella. Yeah, for her birthday.
Yeah,
And she
I
loved
saw
it. She
you.
had a great birthday. I went to her school, took her lunch for the day.
Yes.
And she was so happy. The principal was like, she said she thought the principal was going to sit down and have lunch with her. They was like, no, your Mimi brought this to you for lunch for your birthday. And she was so happy.
So you a Mimi?
Yeah, I'm a Mimi.
My best friend is a Mimi.
Yes, I'm Mimi. So yes.
That is awesome. I want to thank you so much for all that you have done for me, and I'm just thankful that we are still friends.
Oh.
And I hope that, well, I know that we're going to be working together, you know, later, because I'm going to need some pictures, and I'm going to need a photographer, and you're going to be the first one I call.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it, and I thank you for having me as a guest on your show.
Thank you.
And I'm very proud of you, because back then you had told me about the green dress, and you know.
And it has progressed.
It has.
Right. When I was telling you about the little green dress, I was just writing them out.
Yes.
They weren't in
illustrated.
Right, they weren't illustrated or anything. I was basically just really working on them at the time. So now it has evolved all the way to this. Isn't that something?
Yes.
It's all the way to this. So don't give up on your dreams. Always keep going. You never know where it can lead you. You can do all things with God that strengthens you. Get over any and everything that you need to get over, but you have to be sincere, right?
Yes.
You have to be sincere. And thank you again. Come on, give me a hug, girl. All right, good to see you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This has been the Little Green Dress Presents Traditions and Legacies with my friend Sonequa Cunigan. Cunigan. That's all I'm like. Remember Cunigan?
You always used to call Cunigan.
I think that's what I was getting ready to say.
I used to be like, no, Cunigan.
It's Cunigan. Okay. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye. There y'all have it.
There y'all have it. Thank you for watching The Little Green Dress Presents Traditions and Legacies. Don't forget, you can see all our videos on my YouTube channel under the same name, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can purchase The Little Green Dress coloring books and books from Amazon.com, also from The Little Green Dress online. Thank you.